How's it going? How is your day so far? Sherry here, aka Diamond Art Addiction, and welcome back to my channel for a unscheduled video. I know I said in my friend mail video that I was going to put up my review for these fabulous, phenomenal freaking pens right here. As you can tell, yeah, I got 5. And then I'm doing one for the giveaway, which I will be announcing early next week. So this is a video that it kind of a spur of the moment thing that just popped up, as you read by the title. It is an I'm sorry, but I just want to throw this in here before I start. The ladies that make these pens, they have a group on Facebook and they are now on Instagram. Yay! And they are having another sale in their Facebook group tomorrow, being Saturday the 18th. So I am going to link their group and their Instagram down in the video if you want to try and get your hands on another one of these pens. I love how they run their sales. This is something I'll talk more about in my review, but they are so fair in making sure that they try to get a pen to everybody because it is limited quantities. So definitely go check them out, request to join the group. Just say, hey, Addiction sent me. I don't know. I kind of seem to be known as Addiction, but they know me quite well. They've done 2 customs for me right here. They are gorgeous. You're going to get to see me use. The fall leaves is my favorite because I am a total fall lover. So definitely go check them out. They will be linked down. Just go down there in the description box. Okay, let's get into this. I'm gonna try and use my 2-placer. I am maybe not as fond of the 2-placers I used to be, but I still like to use it. First, I'm gonna actually use fall leaves. So as you read by the title, this is an I'm sorry video. And I'm gonna get into it. You know, I've always said in my other videos, I'm very outspoken. I have always been outspoken. Maybe not to the degree that I need to be or I should have been in the past. Like normally in the past, when something like this would have come up, I would just say I'm sorry to the person and then duck tail and run. Because I don't like to upset. I try to avoid, you know, I hate confrontation. I really hate confrontation. And, you know, as I'm getting older, I'm more and more apt to face things and not get confrontational. There is no need. You can be outspoken and you can be blunt, you know, and you can speak your mind. But I always say with kindness and respect. Unless they get shitty with you, then kindness and respect goes out the door. Back that train up. Goodbye. You know, and I can also admit when I'm wrong. And I guess apparently I have been in the wrong. I'm not sure. So let's start back from the beginning. As I sit here and place me diamonds. I am very new to YouTube. Like not new to YouTube, but I am very new at being a creator on YouTube. Tomorrow, I believe, will be 3 weeks for me that I started uploading videos and learning the ropes of how this all works. And I have been told so many different things on so many different levels that I am trying to find my footing, you know, without pissing people off, without trying to, you know, and okay, that's fine. I get it. So I was told when you are a creator, it is wonderful and lovely. You know, it's really good to support other creators in your community to, you know, show support. I mean, you can't expect people to want to support your channel and your videos if you don't support them. Same with lives. Like people who go live stream. You can't expect people to support yours if you're not willing to support theirs. Okay, I agree. 100 wholeheartedly percent. I agree with this. Okay. So for the last 3 weeks, I mean, I have followed quite a few YouTubers. Like I've been following Wolfpack for a while. I've been following Mrs. Coffee for a while. I've met so many in this community since I started becoming a creator. Like Diamond Painting with Eskies. Mama Eskies, I don't know where I would be without you. And, Diamond Painting with Ashley, or Ashley's Diamond Painting and Unboxings. I feel like I'm building, my extended family is growing. I have met so many wonderful creators, and I am building friendships with them. Like Jeremy, he is phenomenal. I mean, I absolutely love watching Diamond Dave and Hank. And Hank is his cat, so he makes me laugh because it reminds me so much of my cats. And so many others that are in this community. Oh, and like Diamond Painting by Donnie. I've been watching her for a while. And these are just to name a few. So as I've gotten into this community, being a creator now, I took what was said to me and and I agree. So I have been trying to keep up and support everybody in the community. And what I mean by support is watch their videos. And I don't just watch 5 minutes of these videos. I always watch the entire video. Because I truly believe if you're going to watch someone's video, don't watch the first 5 minutes of it. Make, a basic comment and then flock off. Do you know what I mean? And some people may not now have the time to watch all of it in its entirety, and that's great. Some of us put out very long videos. I am one of them, depending what I'm doing for that said video. Okay, so same with live streams, right? I just started doing live streams. I've done 2 now, and you guys are slowly starting to get to see who I am. Not unlike, as I said in my Time Out Thursday, it's been an interesting road. Okay, so let's get to the point of where I'm sorry. As I was mentioning, not only do I watch videos, I try to jump on everybody's live streams. And a lot of people in the community do live streaming. And I try to get in on all the lives. Do I necessarily stick around for the entire live? No. I try my best, and I mean, we're all in different time zones, but I try to jump on and say hi and have conversation with people, and then I gotta go. Like it's either because I've got my home life or I've got my own channel that I'm trying to maintain. Okay. Well, last night I was in a live and I did what I said I was doing, I sat there for about 15 minutes and I chatted with everybody, had great conversation. And in my time zone, it was time to cook supper. Okay. So and after that, I had to film tomorrow's review. Okay. So I said, okay, I got to jet off. That's something I always say. I got to jet off. I got to go cook supper and film a review. Okay. I jumped off, said goodbye to everybody. And, I always try to wait a few seconds after I say I'm going. So if people say goodbye, I can say goodbye back, because I truly feel when people are acknowledging you, acknowledge them back. Even if it's just good night, goodbye, hello. I try to do that because that to me is just common courtesy. It really is. Just like when people send me messages, I read them, I will always respond. Whether it's 2 words or a paragraph or a novel, I always respond because that's the polite thing to do. I don't expect people to write novels or anything like that, but it's just the polite thing to do, to acknowledge that they sent you a message. Okay. So that's me and who I am. Now, not everybody in this world is like me, and I'm not like everybody else in this world. That would just make this world too doggone boring. So anyway, after I got off the live, I went upstairs to find out that we were going to order supper out. Woohoo for me, I don't got to cook. Booyah. And I was going to go back into the live that I was on. But before I did that, I jumped onto Instagram to get caught up on Instagram. And if you guys hear traffic in the background, sorry, not sorry, I got family, right? And it's the middle of the day and people are going to be wandering around. As long as my family respects that I'm filming, we're good. We got an understanding over here. Great. So, I went onto Instagram, and one second, guys. Carson, can you just open up your and crunch your package of noodles just in the bathroom so it doesn't make that awful sound in the background while I'm filming? Thank you, honey. So I went onto Instagram because when I do my social medias, I'll try to comment and respond to everybody, and I noticed that I had a message. So of course I go into my DMs and I had a message, all right. Well, basically in a nutshell in this message, it stated explaining to me what self-promotion was and that I'm not on people's lives long enough. Like I always just jump in, I make a comment about my channel and then I leave. Okay. That I know is not on every live. Like maybe, yeah, I have talked about, and it's not, when I talk about self-promotion, all I did is I just said I had to go film, but I guess that was self-promotion. I have seen a lot of I have been following other people's leads. I have been on many lives where I see someone talk about something they filmed or something they were going to film or talking about, oh, sorry, my son's running water. So just give me a minute, guys. Okay, we're back. Now, what was probably like not even 2 seconds for you guys, it's been about an hour for me because it was past lunchtime and we all needed to get some lunch. So, and I went back into my Instagram message that I was referring there, and, it made me take a step back, you guys. So what I was touching base on before I went for lunch break there is I've been on a lot of lives, and the last thing I want to do is upset anybody in this community. The last thing I want to do is the wrong impression to be given about what I'm doing. And when I was going onto people's lives, it's not like I was going in there saying, oh, hey, go check out my channel. I just uploaded this, or go check this out. I was not, it was just general conversation. And there's been a lot of lives I've been in that I haven't even brought up the fact that I'm a YouTuber or I create content. There's a lot of lives that I'm in that other people aren't, and there's a lot of lives that other people are in that I'm not. And that's not my intentions at all. And if that's what people are perceiving from me, which is the impression I received from this message, because I definitely sensed when this person had first messaged me, I definitely sensed that they were upset, and then they had mentioned that they just don't want anyone to get mad at me. Well, if this person is seeing this, then I'm going to definitely assume that other people are. And I sincerely apologize. Yeah, I'm the first to admit when I'm wrong. I'm the first to admit when I need to apologize. And if that is how people feel I have presented myself on their lives, I will apologize. That was not my intentions. Now, as I was stating earlier, when it comes to supporting YouTubers, I have been trying to support everybody. Like whether it's watching their video through its entirety, whether it's just to join their live to say hi and give it a like and converse for a little bit. I'm sorry if I don't sit there for an hour or 2 hours on everybody's lives. I can't. I absolutely can't. I cannot sit there for 2 hours and converse with people and, and try and be fair to everybody and make sure that I'm watching everybody, and I'm being supportive. And I'm taking suit from what I was told that, it's good to be supportive. I can't just be all about myself and expect people to watch my videos if I'm not going to watch theirs. This is what was mentioned to me from a couple people. So that's what I've been trying to do. And then last night, I'll admit, that message literally brought me to tears. I was crying. Said I wasn't going to do this. When I joined YouTube, it was because I wanted to connect with like-minded people and share my passion of diamond painting, because I don't leave my house and because I don't have a lot of socialization in my life. I was actually so upset last night, and not because this was brought to my attention. I mean, yeah, maybe it could have been worded a little bit differently, but hey, to each their own. I can't expect, people are who they are. And I don't expect people to pussyfoot around me and try and be all puppies and rainbows, because that's just not the reality of life. So yeah, I was upset. And yeah, it brought me to tears, because that's the last thing I want people to think of me, is that I'm just going on their lives to self-promote. And anything that I have ever talked about has not been any more than what I have seen other YouTubers do in lives. Or, you'll be on someone's live and another YouTuber will come in, and then another person will start talking about the person who just came in their video. And then after this, I went back into the live that I was in last night, and I sat there for a while. And someone had made a comment about my video that I put up yesterday, and that they were a new subscriber. All I did was I went, TY, thank you, because I'm so afraid I'm going to get backlash. And this is the one thing I've been trying to avoid while I've been doing YouTube, is putting myself out there and showing my emotion. Yeah, I'm sensitive. Yeah, I wear my emotions on my sleeve. And I actually messaged this person this morning to say thank you, because they made me realize what I'm going to do on a go-forward basis. And on a go-forward basis, I'm going to support the YouTubers that I choose to. I'm going to support the YouTubers that I feel connected to, because I can't support every single one. I don't expect every person that does diamond painting to support my videos. I create these videos for you guys. For you. And for me. I'm basically wanting to document my journey and where I've been on for 10 years. And one day when I'm gone, at least my children will have this channel to go back to see me or hear me, or they can go back and they're going to say, wow, that's why mom was like this, or that's that, that's why I'm doing this. And it's so therapeutic for me. And I really want to connect with people. I've lost faith in man for so long, after everything that I've been through in my life, which I will share with you guys as time goes on, but the last thing I want to do is for people to think that I'm on here for self-promotion, that's the last thing I'm on here for. So after I, finished up with the live that I was in and chatting with people and so on and so forth, I had messaged another YouTuber who I'm quite close to, and I will not mention any names. I will never, ever, ever bring up names in any video or in, and they're like, well, I told them what happened. And this person was like, well, you're not doing anything that any other YouTuber hasn't done. And I'm like, I don't know. I really, truly, I don't know. Do I care what people think? Not so much. But when it's coming from a community that I adore, so much, and that I'm under the impression that this is what people are thinking of me. Otherwise, this wouldn't have been said to me. Yeah, it's got me bothered. And what's got me bothered is that people think that that's not why I'm there. The only reason why sometimes I'm only there for 15 or 20 minutes or half an hour is because I've got so much else that I'm trying to do. And it's not just YouTube. I have a life outside of YouTube. Like, I have children and I have a husband and I have a house to run, and I've got other things going on in my life besides YouTube land. But when I go on there and I see that someone's live, yeah, I'll pop in and, I'll go outside and vape and chat with everybody for a few minutes. And I'm not just in there self-promoting and not talking about anything else. No, I talk about a lot of things. And I mean, if any of you that I have been on your live, then you know this, right? And the person that I was chatting with after I received this message, I actually had messaged them to apologize. To apologize that if this is how they felt, or if I offended them in any way, that I apologize. I can admit when I'm wrong. I'll own it. I'll own anything. I mean, I have no issues with that. I mean, what do I have to lose, right? And the reason why this has me so bothered right now, or had me bothered, the reason why I kind of started crying is I'm emotional. And yeah, I'm still bothered by it, because that's why I'm creating this video. I'm not going to go on Instagram and say, go watch this video. I'm not going to go on Facebook and say, hey, no, this here is just my apology to anyone who I may have offended in the diamond painting community. If that is how you were perceiving me when I came onto your lives, I'm sorry. That was not my intentions. That's not my intentions. And that's why I said, on a go forward basis, this is how it's going to go for me. If I like the content you're putting out, I'll watch your videos. Great. And even a lot of YouTubers that I follow, diamond painting YouTubers that I follow, I may not like every video you put out, so I'm not going to watch it. Some people I prefer, they do this, and other people I prefer this. And, it's just the way it's going to go. And maybe that way I'll find balance. So when someone that I really enjoy goes live, I can sit there for 2 or 3 hours and converse with everybody. But I don't necessarily have all the hours in the day to do that. I really don't. I wish I could, and I've been stretching myself thin by trying to show my support for the community that I adore. And well, my butt got woke up last night, and that made me realize that I can't support everybody. And you know what? If someone can only be in a live for 15 minutes or half an hour, great, right? Like, I'm sorry that I can't stay there for all the time. And, if I bring something up about filming or something, maybe it's not because I'm trying to promote my channel. Could it be maybe because I'm trying to relate to you, or try to, say, hey, we got this in common? Or I'm not trying to, to me, and I'm not saying that this is what this person who messaged me thought or anything. This person could have been speaking on a whole. I don't know. I wasn't going to get into it. I'm sorry it happened. I'm sorry that And now I'm doing my public apology. And I am saying I am sorry to the diamond painting community if that is how I was perceiving myself. No, I have no problem showing when I'm aggressive towards things, and I have no issues stating my mind when I need to. And I have no problems crying and showing remorse when I need to. And I feel so bad, because obviously people are thinking this. If this person had to reach out to me and say this to me. And you know what? I can only be so strong, and I can only be aggressive so much. And yeah, I'm showing tears right now because I feel bad, and I'm sorry. That is not how I want to present myself as a self-promoter. That is far, like, yesterday, before any of this even came up, I messaged so many people, this little teddy bear that just said, thank you for, showing your support to me. And that was just me generally wanting to say thank you. So I sent this little thing to so many people saying, and then I put my own little blurb in about saying how much I appreciate the support that I'm being shown. That's just me. It's good to show gratitude to people, and it's good to just out of the blue, just to say, hey, thank you for doing this. And that's who I am. I am very sensitive. I wear my emotions on my sleeve, as you can obviously very well tell from this video and me being upset right now. I got maybe 3 hours sleep last night because I was so bothered. And once this video is done and I put it up on my channel, I'll never bring it up again. You're going to see a completely different me in the next video, which isn't going to be tears. You're just going to see me. But this video is emotional, so you're hearing emotion. Okay? Another video, you'll hear me get aggressive when it needs be. And as I'm getting more comfortable behind the camera and putting videos up, what you're gonna get is what you see is what you're gonna get, is what I'm trying to get at. Like, I've got friends who are messaging me and have watched my videos, and they're like, wow, it's about time they see who you are. And because in the beginning, I wasn't truly showing who I was. I was afraid to show who I was. Now I'm not. Because you know what? I'm not here to win a popularity contest. I'm not here to be, I don't care whether I get 500 subscribers or 50,000 subscribers. Do you know what I mean? The people who are meant to watch my channel are going to find me. And I appreciate every single one of you. I can't express that enough. I don't know how else to say. I don't know what to do. Because, like I said before, I can't remember everything I say in every video. So if I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. And that's another thing. Now, you know what? While I'm here, I'm going to say this too. I am so sick and tired of worrying about whether I'm copying people. Oh my freaking God. Oh, well, maybe I shouldn't do this video because this person did something like it, or that's bullshit. You know what? Or worrying about, I seen some, this wasn't in regards to me, but it was in regards to another, and look, I just lost my train of thought. I completely lost my train of thought. I'm here to connect with people. I'm here to tell my story. I'm not here to win a popularity contest. I'm not here to, that to me, I could give a shit about that. I've never cared about that stuff. And, but what I do care about is if people are upset with something that I've done. Do I appreciate that it was brought to my attention? Absolutely. Absolutely. So if you are watching this, thank you very much for bringing this to my attention. I do appreciate that you brought it to my attention because it made me realize where I was going wrong. And where I was going wrong is I was trying to support everybody in this community instead of just supporting the ones that I feel I connect to. Because there are some I do feel like I connect to, and there's others I don't feel like I connect to. And there are others that maybe I connected to in the beginning that I realized maybe I don't connect to them so much. And on a go-forward basis, yeah, I'm going to show my support in this community. But not as a YouTuber, but as a viewer. That's how I am going to show my support. And if it slips out nonchalantly that, like it did last night, it was just, oh yeah, I'm gonna, I gotta go cook supper and film a video. That was basically my way of trying to say, I'm sorry I can't stick around, but I'm sure you understand why, because you live this life too. I don't understand why everybody gets so god freaking butt hurt over things that might be said, or like, why? Like, it's not like I'm saying, oh, go look at the video I just uploaded, or, because that there to me is rude. If you're sitting there purposely jamming down down their throats, but if something gets brought up about your channel, which I've seen from many, 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 many YouTubers and lives, it's just a nonchalant thing, then okay. But I don't know, like, people get so butthurt. And this said person did. Oh, thank you for bringing me your snack, Mr. Addiction. I appreciate it. Mr. Addiction, he must have heard that I was upset, so he brought me some Reese's Muncher thingies. Anyway, that just lightened me right up right there. You know, I am an emotional person. I'm not going to change who I am because I'm afraid that me showing emotion is going to upset people. That is me and who I am. I am emotional. I cry. I'm vocal. I speak my truth, and I'm speaking my truth right now. Sorry, Mr. Addiction is making a bunch of noise in the background there. I speak my truth, and this is my truth. I'm actually going to end this video on a note here because I don't need to drag it out any more than I have already. And that's just because I am who I am. On a go-forward basis, I will always speak my truth, and this is my truth. I am not going to pussyfoot around worrying about whether if I say this or if I do that, is somebody going to get butthurt? Because no matter what, someone's always going to get butthurt. I never meant to, you know, no matter what, I'm not going to, like, you know, I will have respect for other people's lives. But I did notice when I had my live, the last live I did, that there were people bringing up their channels in it. Did I care? No, I don't care. If you bring up so if you're on a live with me and you want to bring up your channel, go for it. I'm not going to get butthurt. I'm not trying to steal views. I'm not trying to, no, like, I don't get it. Now this is the frustrated part that's coming out in me. Like I said, I appreciate that it was brought to my attention, but you know what, on a go-forward basis, I will respect people's lives when I come into them. I will. I will not ever, ever do that again. But I will not pussyfoot around worrying that, well, if I say this or if I do this, like, well, if I make this kind of video, is it gonna, I don't care. I don't care. Because you could get 4 people doing the same video. Anyway, I'm not going to pussyfoot around anymore. Like I was going to say, you could get 4 people making the same video on the same topic, and it's going to be 4 different videos because everybody has a different perception on things. Now, when it comes to little catchphrases, or yeah, I say cool beans, I say awesome sauce, I say you do you honey boo boo, I'm going to do me sweet pea. These are things that I have always said. So if there is another person out there that started saying this before me in their videos, well, oh well. I've only been doing this for 3 weeks. These are things that I've always said. I am not going to watch what I say when I'm filming because I'm afraid another YouTuber is going to come for me because that's something they say. Get over it. There are a lot, like, shit happens. Everybody says that, but who originally started it? Who cares? There's my opinion. Who cares? If I offended anybody, I'm sorry. I never meant to offend anyone. Sorry, Mr. Addiction is making a buttload of noise. Mr. Addiction always makes a buttload of noise whether I'm filming or not. So you should see it when he's closing his little tool thing. He's got to slam that thing. I don't get it. But anyway, if I offended anybody, I will apologize for offending them. I never meant to offend anybody, nor do I ever plan on offending anybody. I will always speak with kindness and respect, as long as I'm shown the same in return. 1 second, folks. And we're back again. Sorry about that, folks. Mr. Addiction He just doesn't like to see me upset. And it's not that I'm hurt. I'm not hurt. I mean, I totally want people to be able to speak to me. Absolutely. I absolutely want people to feel that they can come and talk to me. As long as I'm being spoken to with kindness and respect, then please feel free that you can come and speak to me. You know, and as I was saying there, as I was ranting, I've been so worried about upsetting people because of various reasons that I've been pussyfooting around. And you know what? Enough. You know what? If I happen to film a video that's like yours, well, maybe not necessarily, maybe I didn't watch yours, but just look at it this way. It's another perspective. Just like if I see somebody film a video that is similar to what I've done or what I've put out, I'm not going to go off on a tangent. I'm not going to be pissed off or upset because they did. I'm actually going to be I would probably feel honored if somebody felt that they liked my video so much, or the idea that I came up with, that they did something similar. I'd be like, wow, that's pretty cool, actually. You know, like, neat. I'm doing something right. So excellent. And I'm really hoping Mr. Addiction isn't going to continue doing dishes now that I'm filming again. Oh, he got the hint this time, folks. Whoa, look at that. Men can listen. Booyah. You know, to the person who said this, messaged me last night, I do thank you for pointing this out. I don't believe that you messaged me with malicious intent. Maybe it was something that I was doing that was bothering you. Maybe it was bothering the community. I don't know, but I will apologize. I was wrong. But in doing that, I realize that I just need to support the ones that I want to support and not feel like I have to support everybody. I am new to this. It'll be 3 weeks tomorrow. I'm slowly figuring out my footing. And like I said, I'm not doing these videos to win a popularity contest. I don't care how many subscribers I get. I'm doing this to document my healing journey and to help continue on my healing path. That is why I'm doing this. And because I love diamond painting and I want to share it and I've got an opinion about it. So that is why I'm doing this. And I'm not going to stop doing this. I enjoy it. I finally found something that I enjoy, that I am not going to stop doing. If you hear any yelling in the background, my 14, almost 15-year-old son is playing Fortnite. So he can get a little rowdy when he's playing. So if you hear it, I'm sorry. But teenagers will be teenagers. And I'm not doing this to get attention. I mean, I'm not even going to say any of that because I'm done. I'm done worrying what other people think. I am done worrying about whether I need to put disclaimers in things, and forget it. So on a go-forward basis, I'm not going to worry about that anymore. I'm not going to worry if a video that I put out is going to offend somebody, whether it's a viewer or a fellow YouTuber. I'm done. I'm done. I cannot change what I have already done, but what I can change is what I do on a go-forward basis. So on that note, I am definitely done for today. I will be uploading that review tomorrow, but be sure, go check them out, show them some love. I have been a customer of theirs from the beginning of my diamond painting journey. I actually think they started their journey pretty close to when I started my diamond painting journey. Correct me if I'm wrong, girls, down in the comments. Please do. If you made it to the end of this video, just throw a smiley face in the comments. That would mean the absolute world to me. I greatly appreciate everything that I have been shown from fellow community members, as well as my amazing, amazing subscribers. You guys touch my heart with your comments and all the support that you have shown me. And I'm looking at 100-kilometer-an-hour winds, and I think the trees are gonna go through my living room. Squirrel! Come on, I couldn't do one video without throwing a squirrel in there. Okay, you guys, stay positive, live blessed, and until the next video, bye.